So we've got our final video of the night then for the new downloadable content for Ultimate Alliance Free. I've managed to get each of the 4 new characters up past level 100. I tried to get them all up to 100 but it didn't work out. Some are a little bit higher, and I've got all their alternative costumes unlocked as well. So what I'll do first is I'll show off all the alternative costumes. Some were pretty easy to unlock. The final one, the jeans costume, was actually really quite difficult, and then once I've shown off the costumes we'll jump into some gameplay with each of the individual characters, and I'll talk you through that gameplay as well and give my thoughts on the character. And then following on from that, in the next few days we'll get some beginners guides up, and I'll put up a poll as well in regards to which guide you would like to see first. But let's jump in and we'll have a quick look at these alternative costumes first. So here's your default look for Phoenix here, and then switch over to this one. This looks really nice actually. There we go, that's really pretty awesome. I love the animation on that one as well. So we'll keep it on the alternative costume. Here's Gambit, the old classic look. We switch over. I quite like this one as well, but I think I'm probably more a fan of the classic colours. But this one still does look pretty good there. And then next up we've got Iceman. Simple change here. Changes over to the yellow colour. I think we've got a few X-Men that could actually wear that particular costume. And then the final one, before we jump into the gameplay, and we'll start off with Iceman first, but we've got Cable. This one here looks really nice on him. I probably prefer the alternative look. And there we go, there it is there. Yeah, that one looks pretty awesome. I prefer that by far. So that's the alternative costumes for them. They are all unlocked via the Gauntlet mode if you are curious. Let's jump in now and go through the gameplay, and as mentioned we'll start off with Iceman. So we're doing the Nowhere stage, and we'll do this for each of the 4 characters. Now you'll notice that Bobby's got the glide, and if you actually do the equivalent of fly, he will glide for a period of time as well. So that's really nice. I like they've done that. Looks to be a hybrid character. He's got some melee, he's got some range. Then we'll show it all off as we go through this stage here. There's your light attack, then your heavy. You will be getting a lot of freezes with him. It seems like he's got a really high chance of doing it, especially on the lower level characters. We'll just fire this off a few more times. You can see it there. Does a nice amount of damage when the characters are stunned. So from here, we've got a cone type flamethrower, not flamethrower, even ice thrower I suppose it would be. Not the best of range on it there because I was actually missing these characters that I was trying to hit. Let's follow up, go over here, and what we'll do next before we do is we've got our buff here. So if we fire this off, it'll put ice on characters that have it, and also it'll give you a shield as well. I need to work out the numbers for the shield. It's a pretty nice move, that one there, for stunning the characters. Pretty awesome, that one. And then the one we've not done yet, a lot of characters have a similar move. There we go, we're calling in the Glacier from above. So that's all the skills. As we work our way through, we'll actually build up the extreme attack, and I can show that off just before the gameplay finishes, and then we show the next character. But let's go and take out all these guys here. I'll just go through all the different moves. That one's really good at freezing people, I suppose, though most of these skills are actually really good at doing it. Seems like it could be pretty fun. The utility aspect of having that shield as well could definitely come in useful. Just need to work out the damage numbers as mentioned. Out of these 4 characters though, I don't think any of them will actually be getting the shield. Let's fire over here. Having the heavy attack's good if characters are further away, because I think he does have the majority of his attacks being on the melee side. And then in a moment we're going to have all the elites drop in. Costume wise as well, I'd like to see the Age of Apocalypse. That's a kind of spiky one, that would be pretty nice. Right, okay, I pressed the wrong button there for that. Still getting used to it. Really need to set up all my buttons so the similar moves are all in the same place. So here we go, let's fire this off here. Wow, that was nice, that works really nice along with Cable's move there where he pulls everyone in together. Some kind of anti-gravity grenade, and here we go for the extreme attack. That's pretty amazing, that one. Let's follow it up, buff on some of our characters. We'll drop in this. It's probably actually going to be really nice after you freeze a character to then fire that off. Let's actually just click it quickly and it just drops right in front of you. So it really plays as you would expect. Lots of ice, lots of smashing of stuff and lots of freezing stuff. But there we go, that's Iceman. So from this point, let's check out the next character. So we have Cable up next here. Majority attacks are ranged. He's got a melee attack. Actually, here we go, the heavy attack there. And he's got a fair bit of utility in his kit as well. But we'll start off just with the light attack here. Show this off. So it has got piercing on it. I'm not sure how great the range on it actually is. I don't think it's the best. We'll go for the heavy attack next. Does nice damage. And then we've got this one, which is quite odd, and I'm not sure if the beam moves. I don't think it does. So that could be pretty... Is it locking on? Let's try again. Ah, yeah, it's actually locking on. I mean, that makes that a lot more useful than I thought it would be. I thought it just fired in a straight line, but it's actually locking on to them there. Now, following on from that, next set of characters will throw down the gravity grenade that pulls them together. So you could pull them together and then follow it up with this. Actually, that's a really nice combo. That works pretty sweet. Let's keep going here. There's a few we've tried out. There's some more energy, so that's great. And then from here, we'll roll right in amongst them, and then we'll fire off his short range move. So his AoE one really for taking out trash. Here it is here. You can hold it down to charge. If you hold it down for too long, you actually take additional damage, I believe, so that's something new. Let's throw down another one of these grenades. Probably not the best positioning for it. Yeah, that works awesome, that combo. Look at that. That's really nice. Now we also have, and this could work really well with the likes of Cyclops, you've got this shield here. When you place this up, it says it reflects beams as well. I do have extra energy ISOs on them to show off the abilities, but it doesn't appear to be draining a great deal, and it's actually going up because of Phoenix. When we look at her in a moment, you'll see that she's got a really nice utility aspect that helps out with energy gain. That's something all characters really struggle for, I find, even with all the alliance enhancement points we have these days, that so many characters just run out of energy far too quick. I suppose that's down to the fact we don't have cooldowns in our skills really, so they're limiting it by the energy. Let's go for this again. Is it working on elites? Yeah, it is. Just takes a moment. You can only have one out at a time, so if you fire one off, it just refreshes it. In a moment, we'll get the extreme attack anyway. Here we go, extreme attack. Let's pull everyone together first. Wow, look at that. Extreme attack here. There we go, lots of cannons firing off together. Boom. Wow, that was awesome. Seems interesting. He's what Cable should be. He's using a lot of big guns, but he's got the utility aspect as well. So next up we'll do Gambit, and then we'll leave Jean for last. So we've got some interesting mechanics on Gambit as well here. We've got some self synergies, and we've got a large AoE dot, similar to the one that I suppose that Scarlet Witch does, where she slows. So we'll start off anyway. You've got your bow attack, which is just your light attack here, as you would expect. And we'll follow up with the heavy attack. Now he's actually got the elemental trait. You can see the staff there. It's got frost on it. There's the heavy attack there. Then we'll follow it up. This first attack, you throw out some cards, and then if we actually follow up with the heavy attack, if you can fire it in the right direction, you'll see that it detonates it. So that's interesting. I've never actually seen a synergy attack that's used from a light or a heavy, but it appears to potentially work that way. Let's keep firing away through all these enemies. We've got two elites coming up here, so we'll just throw out all our cards. There we go. It's your standard attack there. You'll be using that for reflect or ricochet, even. That's the one. Don't want to use all my energy on it, but that's that there. We'll drop down our AoE, and you can see that. Throw out some more of these cards that detonate. It's quite a short range on them, actually, so he's probably more of a short range, mid range character really, rather than being too far away. Sounds about right though, to be honest. There we go. Let's follow up here. Looks nice, his bow staff there with the element on it. Let's now, we'll wait till the elites appear, and then we'll go for that extreme attack. Now you can lay down a few of these by the looks of it. There you go. Don't do a great deal of damage, but because it is a dot, you just drop it and forget. It will all add up. They're actually staying for a good while there. It's interesting. Let's try and keep these down. You may hear the buttons getting clicked just because I'm doing the commentary at the same time as well. It's something I'm always requested to do. There's fire now on the bow staff. That looks nice. That would have came by Jean. Taking a while to take these guys out here. Wonder if his damage is on the low side. Right, okay, here we go. In a moment we're going to do the ultimate as well. Or the extreme attack even rather than ultimate. That was pretty nice there. Again, he does feel how Gambit should. I don't know if I'm entirely sold on him, but he's how I would expect Gambit to actually play. The cell synergy is interesting, but there's really not a lot of range on it at all. I think it's just the fact I need to get used to Gambit is going to be a real close range brawler. Almost done. Final elite here. Here we go. He moved just as I dropped the AoE. And we'll finish off with our cards. Very similar to the signature attack in Marvel Heroes. But that's Gambit, so let's check out the final character now, Phoenix. Here we go for the final character. We've got a flying one here, so we'll fly over. Again, we'll start off with the light attacks and so on. Actually, this one, when you're flying and you cast this, looks pretty amazing. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it does look nice. So that's your light attack here. Heavy attack is more short range. There we go. I'm not sure if it's casting fire on them. Then we've got a dash, which will be your stagger skill. Leaves behind a big trail of fire. I'm not actually sure, and I need to test. There's an awful lot going on, but I need to test and see if that trail of fire actually works in the way that it could be a dot, and it could set fire to enemies if they've not already been set fire to. So that's nice anyway that it does that. We'll do it once more. There we go. Then moving on, we've got our short range one. We can charge this. Boom, there we go. Large explosion there. That'll be nice when all the elites appear in a moment. And then in a second, we've got like a cone attack will be shown off. There we go. And you can actually spam this one relatively quick. So what is that? Ah, actually, and there we go. I say you can spam it. I was using it earlier on without any targets, but when there's targets available, she lifts them up. So that slows it down a little bit, but makes it more useful. Now this last ability here drops this large swirling vortex and it generates energy, which is incredibly useful, and it's probably going to make Jean a character that just about every team will need. Let's see if we can have more than one instance. I don't think you can, I think it's just the one. So, looks to be pretty strong. Moves are a mixture. There's a couple of longer range ones, but she's probably like a mid-range character again. Let's drop down this energy for everyone just once more. Right, here we go. Let's fire off this one here. Everyone frozen, charge it up, boom, there we go. Wonder how it is if we actually just tap it. Yeah, tapping it seems to work pretty nice as well. Well, let's actually do her ultimate before it's too late, or extreme attack even. Old habits die hard, calling it the ultimate. There we go. And we just got the animation. You could see the majority of it there anyway before the animation cut it off. But that is all 4 of the new characters up to level 100, all their abilities unlocked and maxed out and what have you, and that's their costumes as well. So over the course of the next few days I'll get some costume videos done. I've got quite a few of them to do, and then following on from that I'll get the beginner's guides, and again I'll put up a poll for them. But I hope this video's been helpful. Let me know which character you've enjoyed out of the ones you've played so far, and thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all again soon.